Hello and welcome to Alex Cooks, the #1 cooking show of YouTube. Now, what shall we be cooking today? Well, we shall be cooking some chicken wraps. Yes. So I got this idea because a subscriber of mine did comment that maybe, considering there are people who have started at university fairly recently, and for people who are about to start at university, that it might be a prudent idea to make some recipes that students can make fairly easily. And to which I say, that's a very decent idea, thank you very much. Indeed, a subscriber who I probably really can't mention here without your permission, so you know. Anyway, now, let's get to the ingredients. Now, to make this wonderful dish, you shall require indeed wraps. Well, this is for 4 people, so 4 wraps, hummus, cooked chicken breast pieces. I will say why I'm not giving exact measurements, because this is a homegrown recipe. I'm not sure what I shall require just yet. Some cooked chicken breast pieces, preferably for pre-cooked before you put them in the wrapper, of course. And you will notice some of the hummus and the chicken are already pre-prepared. You know, when we just said, hey, why don't we just show how the students can make this fairly easily. Anyway, well, we got 2 avocados which we're going to use for the wrap. I actually got you should require 1 ripe avocado, but I mean, my mother's a vegetarian, so I'm going to use 1 extra for her truly. Okay, shredded lettuce, as many cherry tomatoes, and grated cheddar cheese. Now, I believe this recipe doesn't require any cooking unless you're making the chicken from scratch. So let's get cooking. Okay, so now as you can see, all the ingredients have been prepared. The tomatoes have been sliced, the avocados have also been cut into chunks, the lettuce has been shredded, and the chicken has been cut with scissors into multiple chunks. The cheese is grated, and the hummus just exists. Now, the first thing to do is to take the tortilla, and we're going to stick it into the oven for only a very few amount of seconds. Is that grammatically correct? I don't know. Okay, and in we go. I'm just going to stick it on. We're going to wait for my higher up to tell me to stop. Okay, no, just make it go even further, because I like doing that. Now, as you can see, we've just had this in the microwave for only a precious few amount of seconds. And this is rather hot, and it is rather warm, as you can see. Now I'm going to start putting this tortilla together. Right, so the first thing to do here is that we have a dollop of not mayonnaise, hummus. Just going to get it now onto the tortilla, and we're going to spread it out on a line. Make sure you don't go all the way to the edge, because we don't want messy fingers now, do we? Just going to spread it out nice and good. Wonderful, I think. That should be close enough. Let's stick you back in there. Now we're going to try and get about 4 or 5 chicken pieces on here, preferably 5. Okay, so we've got number 1, 2, 3, 4, and ooh, look at this, 5. Okay, so then the next layer, well, I thought this first, and the next layer will be avocado. There we go. it's quite I actually had a sample a little bit of this. It feels a bit slimy, but you know, it does have a creamy, somewhat nutty flavour to it. Okay. There we go. That should do. Okay. Now we're going to add in our tomatoes. We're going to put that on, not let it slip out my avocado grease hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a bit on for each piece of chicken. 5. And then a sprinkling of lettuce. Like such. That functions. And then, last but not least, a sprinkling of their cheddar cheese. Chiggy chang chang. Cheddar cheese again. Wonderful. Looks lovely. And now we're going to roll it up this way. Okay, just looks wonderful, doesn't it, ladies and gents? Looks beautiful. Ready for consuming and the taste test. Now here we go. Our wraps are ready. You can see here, they look absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to get started on this, and I'm sure if you make this in university, neither will you. Yes, I hope what I said there was grammatically correct. Now, let's tuck in here, down the hatch. There you go. You can clearly taste the absolute confluence of flavour that you can taste in here. The hummus and the tomato and the avocado, it comes together quite a wonderful dance across the tongue. Quite fantastic, you know. It's a delicious and very nutritious way to start your student day. Righty, now because we are on recipe numero dos, that's number 2 of this video, because we're making 2 recipes. Right, so for number 2 tortilla recipe, does that make grammatical sense? I don't care. We're going to make some essentially cheese and tomato grilled wraps. Now to make this, you shall require some 8 tortillas, 175 grams of cheddar cheese, 8 sun-dried tomatoes, chopped, and also 1 handful of chopped coriander. That is a lot for a handful. And this is to make 4. Do modify the ingredients as I've just stated, if you're making more or less than what we're making here. Yes. Now let's get into the second cooking. Okay, so now everything's ready. The cheese has been grated, the coriander and the tomatoes have been chopped. It's all good to start cooking. Now, what we're going to do first is we have take a quarter of the cheese like such. Let's sprinkle it off over the entire tortilla. Make sure it's nice and spread out, you know, like an FBI operation. There we go. I'm just going to spread out a tiny bit further. There we go. Wonderful. Lovely. And then the next thing to do is to sprinkle on the chopped up bits of tomato. Not really easy to separate the quarters here, but yeah, I'll do my best. Okay, that's wonderful. And the third thing to do is to sprinkle on the coriander. A quarter of that as well. There we go. Nice. Gorgeous. Make sure it doesn't fall off the side. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're good. Well, the next thing to do is to put this on top of it like a sandwich. Beautiful. Okay, so now our tortillas are now ready to go under the grill, which has been preheated. And once it's under there, we shall cook it for about 3 minutes until it is nice and golden. Okay, so it has been grilling on one side for 3 minutes. Now we shall proceed to grill it on the other side for another 3 minutes, ready for the taste test. Well, here we are, taste test time. That wonderful moment where we come together and enjoy the food. Now here we go. Slice of tortilla, completely not burnt, as you can see. We're just going to put this in our mouth, give it a bit of a munch. Down the hatch it goes. Now that is wonderful. I mean, if there's a way to describe a pizza sandwich, this would be it. Aside from the fact that the crust will be a lot thicker. Possibly, unless you're using a thin crust, I don't judge. Yes, but anyway, this is another success from our kitchen. So, if you like this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this on your Facebook and Twitter. And also follow my social media on Instagram, Facebook and my blog. I shall see you in the next video.